So what is going on, guys? Welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you a quick way. Honestly, I've done it myself already a couple times where you can easily make at least $400 an hour in Red Dead Online. And I know what you're saying, okay, what's the catch? What's the glitch? There is no glitch. It's just regular fishing. And honestly, I didn't think I'd be able to make it this much because of griefers and stuff in the past. But it seems like they might be kind of actually dying down a little bit. So let's go ahead and just get into it real quick. But if you are new here, I'd encourage you to go ahead and subscribe, click the notification bell. So anytime I have these new updates and stuff, you can stay updated with everything that is going on in Red Dead Online, even including news wires from Rockstar and everything else. So anyway, let's go ahead and just get into it. So what you need to do is go head over to Valentine. If you've never been to Valentine or you're new to the game, this is where it's at right here on the map. And now once you're over in Valentine, you need to get a cart. And they're very easy to find. So basically, I just went to the south side of the town. And you can see in the mini map kind of where I'm at right now. And I just kind of waited by the road. So right there, within probably 10-15 seconds, this guy popped up. So what you need to do is just right up beside him, and when you get close to him, now make sure there's nobody close by, whatever, so when you get a wanted level, you don't have more witnesses. So when you get close to him, you'll get notified to press square, or on Xbox, I'm not sure what the button is, but it's probably you know, on the same setup as the PlayStation button. You probably look online and see that. I'm not sure. I don't have an Xbox. Throw the guy off the cart and then right out of town, because he will be a witness. Hang out for a second like I did there. I mean, I probably waited 30 seconds and right back into town. And we're going to head to the area where I did a video, I guess it was sometime last week, of the pikes. They're $8 a piece. Now with this, we're going to use a cart. Now, I know in the past, it's been really hard to use carts and stuff because of griefers. It seems like either the blip thing is working, or they're just, you know, actually finding something else to do. On the map, this is where you're going to head to. Now, when you head down, just make sure you're not going real crazy fast, because you are using a cart instead of a horse. The horse will kick you out of the cart. So go ahead and go on down here to the left-hand side. Go ahead and find these rocks right here. This is where we went to before. Just pull up and just back into it, because you need to be able to throw the fish into the cart. And what's good about this is we're actually going to be... The stupid horse, get out of the way. We're going to actually be fishing from this rock. So as you catch them, you just turn to your left and drop them right in. So you do it until you hear the cart actually hit the rock, and go ahead and jump out. And this is a horse. I mean, honestly, everybody knows horses are stupid, but mine's extremely stupid. So if the horse is ever following you around, get on him and then jump back off, and he'll stay in place. So anyway, whatever with that, go ahead and pull out the fishing rod, and go ahead and just do, you know, eagle eye. And as you can see, they pop up right away. So go ahead and put your bait on, river bait. If you don't have that, worms and stuff still work. I mean, these fish, they're not real picky. So go ahead and just cast it out. It just takes a few seconds to get the first one going. Once you get the first one going, they all kind of jump on pretty fast. And any second, there we go. And basically, you know, let him fight. I said this before, let him fight for the first time. And then when you start reeling him in, go up and down on the left joystick, and you'll pull him in really quick. And as you can see, you just need to kind of jerk him up to where he breaks the surface of the water. You don't even have to pull him in as far as you normally would have to if you were on ground level. And there. Pretty quick. And with this method, I found out to where you get at least 40 per trip. You could put 4 in the wagon. You could do more if you want to, but just, you know, better safe than sorry. I do 4. And then honestly, too, you could throw 1 on your horse. Now, in this video, I don't throw 1 on the horse just because I'm trying to show you the method. I'm not trying to really max my money out right now. But the fish spawn at least 4 to 5 each time. As you can see, there's 2 right here below me. They're going to jump on really quick. But like I said, you could put 4 in the cart, 1 on your horse, and that means every trip you could do 40 per trip. As I was doing it earlier, I was trying to do it quicker. I was able to do it between 4 to 5 minutes. I was able to fill up the cart with 4 and throw 1 on my horse. Basically, you can get at least 12 to 13 trips. That makes it to where easily you can make at least $400 per hour if you do this. Now, you could do more. You probably actually could do a lot more than that if you just fill the cart up more. But I just been doing 4, just, you know, I didn't have any trouble with griefers this time. In the last video, you can see they were shooting me in the head. But this one I had no problem at all. So, I mean, you could honestly, if you don't want to have to really push it to make 400, you could do 300 or like that, you know, to where you do just 3 in the cart and, you know, 1 on your horse if you feel, you know, safer doing that. But I had no problem at all doing 4 in the cart and 1 on my horse. And as you can see, these fish jump on really quick. In a matter of seconds, you're catching them. Sometimes when they get a little bit closer down to the waterfall, well, it's really not a waterfall, it's just where it's going to get the rapids. They're a little bit harder to pull them in when they're down there, but it's still a matter of seconds doing this method, because when you're standing on the rock, you're able to pull them in a whole lot quicker. And let's go ahead and just toss him onto the cart. Let's see, I got 3 now. And sometimes you'll have them where they spawn to the left and the right. As you still can fish from the same rock, you don't have to worry about that. You can frickin' crap. And, try not to do that. I was trying to talk and play at the same time, not paying attention. So anyway, just make sure you get to the lip of the wagon right there, and the fish will fall in. And now there's one fish over there on the rock. Now, honestly, I think I'll probably try to grab him. I'm going to look at the map real quick. I do just frequently check for griefers, and I'm not seeing anybody. At least it's not showing up on the map. But like I said, there's one over there. He looks like he's lodged into the rock. I don't know if I can draw him out. That was a horrible cast. I don't know if I can draw him out or not. Like I said, this is taking a little bit longer because I'm talking to you guys, and normally I would just kind of just jump through this real quick and go in there and grab him, but I probably need to do that because I'm wasting more time than needed. I'm going to just jump off here and go grab him, because I don't think there's any fish on the right. Like I said, sometimes they spawn left and the right at the same time, and sometimes they're only on one side. So let me go ahead and just grab him. I probably could just nudge him onto the rock and he'll pop out real quick. So let's just see, as long as I don't shoot him onto the other side and down the river. And yep, there he goes. So we'll go ahead and take him and just run him around this side. And like I said, I'm probably just going to throw him in the cart just so I can show you that you can get 4 in the cart at a time, which, I mean, it's kind of common sense, but a lot of people say, you didn't put 4 in the cart, so I'm going to put 4 in the cart. And then, of course, there's no way you wouldn't be able to put one on your horse if you wanted to, but I'm just going to go ahead and do 4 right now. I'm going to try to make sure to do it before it gets dark, because it's just about dark. And I'm checking again if there's any more I could throw on my horse. I don't see one right away. I recommend if you don't see another one, I mean, they will spawn again, but if you don't see them right away, go ahead and just take off, because we're, trying to beat the clock here to how much we can make per hour. And it was pretty quick. I mean, I would think it's probably might have been a little bit between 5.5 minutes just then. Then you take the amount of time to go back over to the butcher and then to take them out of the cart. Now, when I head over there, make sure you take them all out of the cart, because sometimes the cart will despawn, or if you have someone nearby that's shooting a gun, the horse will take off, and it'll take off with your fish. So before you sell the first one, pull them all out of the cart, throw them close to the butcher, not too close, because sometimes it's hard to get them off the table. But, it's kind of self-explanatory. Take the fish out of the cart. So, like I said, I'm just doing this in real time so you can see, because a lot of people will just argue it. But honestly, I haven't had a lot of problems with that. But like I said, just trying to be proactive. So yeah, go ahead. It's easy to jump in and out of the cart here. Of course, you don't need a rock. So like I said, I'm just taking them out of the cart and throwing them onto the ground. And just takes a few seconds. Like I said, this is probably more time consuming out of everything, because I mean, by the time you're throwing the fish out onto the ground, you can actually be catching fish on the other side. So crap, probably shouldn't throw the fish on that table. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of actually throwing them too close to the table. Sometimes you have to kind of walk around circles if you throw them the closest I'm doing right now. But once you got all 4 of them out or whatever, go ahead and just sell them one at a time. As you can see, I mean, $8 a piece are what they are. Let's see, go ahead and grab this guy, and basically, as you see, they're $8 a piece. Notice it's a kind of boring you, showing you over and over again selling fish. So we're going to headbund back out. And like I said, you could keep time of this. It might take me a little bit longer. It may take me a few minutes longer just because I'm talking to you guys. So I'm kind of just trying to cut the video a little short, just for time's sake, not trying to run the clock out to 10 minutes or nothing. I don't know how long this video will be, but if it is, it's not on purpose. So go ahead and pull back down here and then back up to the rock again. And once you get this pattern down pretty quick on fishing and stuff, you'll go a whole lot faster. I'm taking my time so you can see where I'm backing the wagon into. If I'd come in here by myself, I'd be going a whole lot quicker. But I wanted to kind of let you guys see where the wheels are on the rock and stuff like that. Checking the map again to make sure no one's trying to shoot me. And let's go ahead and jump up on the rock. And let's see where they're at. Hopefully they're on this side again, because they're a lot quicker when they show up on this side. And yeah, I think they're, like I said earlier, they were in trouble where they tried to go down the rapids a little bit. And it's just taking a second because I think they're actually fighting against it themselves. And just a second. So we just about got him. Like I said, they don't usually show up down to that part too much, but like I said, it's still a matter of seconds. And let's see, go ahead and pull him in. Like I said, just keep doing up and down. If you do the up and down thing, you're going to pull these big fish in quick. That works really great with the small fish as well, but the big fish, I mean, it really helps because you end up pulling them above the surface of the water a whole lot faster than they're wanting to. So let's go ahead and throw him in the cart. And like I said, usually they always spawn at least 3 to 4 every time. Sometimes I've had 5 or 6. It just depends. I think it depends more on the time of day, but you'll never leave with less than 3 fish every time. And if you have a trip where you got only 3 fish, I'd recommend, you know, trying to do at least 5, where you throw 1 on the horse every time, just where you bring the money up. And even throw 5 in the cart and 1 on the horse if you need to make it up. So as you see, there's 2 right there. For some reason, they're staying down there by the rapids part, which they're coming back from it right now, if you can see. That's a little aggravating, but there's things here and there that's going to take a little bit more time. You know, it's not a perfect situation. So it looks like he's getting ready to ground onto it right now. There he goes. And like I said, just keep doing the let him fight. Pull up and down on the left trigger. And like I said, he's going to fight. Go ahead and pull up and down on the left joystick, and you'll pull him in really quick. That one was a whole lot faster. So it's give and take. Sometimes you'll fight a little bit longer. Sometimes you'll have him really quick like that. It always evens out, though. So go ahead and turn around, toss him in the cart. So we got 2 so far. Go ahead and throw him in there. My guy kind of walked in there all awkward, but the fish will stay in there, though. All right, let's go ahead and grab that other one. Let's see where he's at. He's a little bit farther out, so he'll be a lot quicker. And just because you are going downstream, always cast over them, because you're going to have to fight back with that a little bit anyway. So, which kind of common sense, but if you're new to the game, that's why I'm sharing that with you. So it just should take a second. He's kind of just hanging out beside it for a second for some reason. Come on. And there we go. He's turning towards it now. There we go. And just pull him in. Like I said, not trying to bore you guys, just trying to show you that you can do this. And see, this is a perfect situation where you can kind of see the up and down things really working. I mean, it was what, probably 5-6 seconds I pulled him in. Animation takes longer than the actual fishing for the fish, so. Alright, let's go ahead and toss him in the cart. I didn't see any more on the left side. I'm hoping maybe the 4th one is on the right. Like I said, sometimes you'll have it where there's only 3, but honestly, it evens out on the end if you're adding extra fish. You'll still easily hit that 400. I've done it multiple times. There's a guy in the comment thread on the actual original video that said, you know, in a matter of days, he made $6,000 doing this, you know, grinding it out. So there's people actually doing it. I'm not just telling you guys. So I don't see him anywhere, the 4th one. So the best thing to do is not sit there and fight and try to just make him spawn. You can, if you probably waited another maybe minute or something, they'll actually end up spawning up again. But I'd just say go ahead and just head to the butcher so you can make the best of your time. And for some reason, if the griefer did come by, you're not just hanging out and stuff and lose your fish. So I would say, you know, cut your losses while you can and head back. I mean, you're only going less than a minute away anyway. So just head back on over there, and again, I'll show you the fish, of course, are $8 a piece. I'm just showing you the amount of time it takes to go back and forth. Like I said, not trying to drag the video out to drag the video out, but just showing you that it's an easy method to make a lot of money. And I've probably made at least, you know, I would say probably at least $2,000 to $3,000 over the past day or so doing this, just because I spent a lot of money on stupid stuff that I shouldn't have, and I don't like running my character low on money just for so I can do PvPs and stuff like that. I mean, You don't make a ton of money off those, but some of them are actually fun to play. Like Spoils of War is what I've been doing a lot lately, and it's been costing me to play it. I was just being honest. So yeah, just go ahead and just grab your fish and just run over to the butcher. And I usually toss them out on this side, just because it works a whole lot better than throwing them on the table, like I said not to do, and I was doing. So if you throw them over here, they're not going to despawn. You're not going to lose your fish or anything like that. But there is some guy in town right now. It looks like he's over by the bar being an idiot. And I'm hoping he's not going to spook off my horse because he's over there shooting his gun. So it sounds like he's starting to shoot. He's probably going to scare my horse off. But luckily in Valentine, there's tons of horses here. I'm hoping I can get to him before he does scare him off. And there we go. I knew it was going to happen. I think he's over there doing a wall breach or something like that, trying to make money. So, I mean, not money, but XP. So, anyway, like I said, you can see they're $8 a piece here, so you can make your money really quick. But yeah, he kind of screwed me up. So, I'll go see if he's down here real quick. I don't think so. They usually despawn when they go that far away. So, anyway, yeah, just wanted to show you guys 2 trips real quick, day or night. They spawn. So, honestly, if this video helped you out, I appreciate it. If you like it, share it with your friends. Also, too, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're new here, I encourage you to subscribe, click notification bell, so you can stay current and up to date with anything that's happening with Red Dead Online. As always, guys, I'll catch you next time in the next video.